Hello guys, so today we're going to be doing a pickups video just from stuff over the last few months, and this isn't scripted, so there's a lot of jump cuts and there's lots of ums and ahs, and you know why. So without further ado, let's jump in to the pick. So starting off with the GBA, we got Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced, a pretty fun game from what I've played. Haven't quite finished it yet, I think I got about halfway. Surprised at how much I like this because I didn't think the handheld Crash games would be very good, because I played the Crash Purple one and I didn't really like it, but this one's surprisingly good. So I mean, if you got a GBA or you got a Nintendo DS, you know, the one with the little GBA slot, that's what I've been using, then I'd recommend trying it out. Next up, we got a GameCube game. We got Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Picked this up recently. I'm not sure what to think of it, honestly, because I've heard good things about the series. But honestly, I'm not sure if I can get into it really, because I don't know, it's weird to me because it's like, when did this game come out? Like 2002, and by then, you know, platformers are sort of on the way out, and I'm not sure what to think of this. There's parts of it that I like, there's lots of parts that I don't like about the game. You know, it genuinely does feel like a Super Mario 64 ripoff, kind of, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone by saying that, but that's just honestly what I think. Another GameCube game, we've got Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. You've probably seen my review on this. You haven't, go have a look. I might put an annotation. But go have a look at my review if you haven't seen it. I used to love this game when I was younger, but honestly my opinion on it has slowly changed, and I'm not as big of a fan of it as I used to be. But I mean, there's still some enjoyment to be had from this game, but compared to Crash 2 and 3, it's not as good, but I would still recommend it, especially if you're playing your way through the Crash games, like if you just started playing through them or something. I wouldn't say skip it, because there is stuff to like about it. It's just that overall, there's a lot wrong with it. Next up, we've got Shrek 2, the PlayStation 2. Played this game a lot when I was younger on the original Xbox. Wanted to pick it up again recently and see if I still liked it, still held up. I've not played much of it. It's not that good, but I don't want to keep playing really, because one, it's not that great, and two, I just want to sort of, you know, it's one of those games where, like, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but it's one of those games where I don't want to go back to it because I really won't enjoy it as much. And that's the same with Crash Nitro Kart. I haven't played that game in probably like 10 years. I have good memories of Crash Nitro Kart, but I worry that if I play it again, I won't like it as much, and that was definitely what happened with Shrek 2. And Wrath of Cortex, so I don't want that to happen with other games I used to play. So yeah, that's why I haven't really played much else with this. It's not really worth picking up. I mean, maybe if you really want to. I mean, I don't know, I'm not you. Next up, we got Serious Sam Next Encounter on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, it's Next Encounter. This game's pretty fun. It's a first-person shooter. Yeah, you just sort of shoot stuff. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I played a little bit of co-op with Jason. He was in my last video. We played episode 3, Star Wars episode 3, if you don't know who that is. And I played a bit with my brother as well, and it's pretty fun. I mean, you know, I paid like £2 for it. I'm not gonna complain. I think it's a fun game. You know, I genuinely think it's a cool game. I don't know. The multiplayer's pretty fun, the co-op's fun, the story's a bit weird, I don't really get what's going on, but it's still a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, it's a good game. Another PlayStation 2 game, Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Again, another game I played a lot when I was younger on the original Xbox. Picked this up. It's basically, like, I don't know, I think it's a mixture of like Super Monkey Ball and Super Monkey Ball 2, the GameCube games. I mean, I've got Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube, but I'm pretty sure that Super Monkey Ball 2 wasn't released over here, at least not as far as I'm aware. And I think this was like to compensate. It's sort of a mixture of the two of them. It's a lot of fun. I mean, if you like Super Monkey Ball, you'll love it. If you don't like Super Monkey Ball, then you won't. This game won't change your mind about it. Next up, we got Crash Twinsanity on the PlayStation 2. Another game I used to play a lot on the original Xbox. I still love this game. It's probably my favorite Crash Bandicoot game, I'll admit. I do genuinely love this game. It is short and it is easy, but it's just got charm, and I just love it. I did a review on this game as well, so if you want to check that out, Link will probably be in the description or on the screen somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, love this game. And yeah, next up, PlayStation 3, we got Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. I was playing through the original, or the 1.5 remix, which I bought years ago. I was playing through that recently. I got annoyed near the end. I didn't actually end up finishing it, but I did enjoy what I played. I couldn't get into Rechain of Memories at all, and I picked this up. I haven't played it in a couple of weeks because I've been getting busier and busier, so I just don't have the time to play an RPG at the minute. But I have enjoyed what I've played so far, so I'll probably play more of it. And obviously this has Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, and the cutscenes are recoded. So, and I hear Birth by Sleep is an excellent game as well, so I'm looking forward to playing that too. Another re-release collection thing for the PS3, that's Metal Gear Solid HD Trilogy, or is it HD Collection? It's a great collection. I haven't played much of any of the games, but I've enjoyed what I've played of them. I've played, well, except Metal Gear Solid 2, I can't really get into that one. Metal Gear Solid 3, I've liked what I've played. Again, I haven't played much of it. Peace Walker, I played a little bit more out of the three of them. I played more of that one, and I definitely really enjoy that game. It's a lot of fun. But I haven't played much of any of these games. But I picked them up because I really enjoyed The Phantom Pain, which was released on the PlayStation 4 a few months back, so that's why I picked this up. Definitely enjoyed The Phantom Pain on the PS4, which is why I decided to pick this up. And I'm enjoying it so far, but I haven't really played much of it. But my PlayStation 3 controller is actually broken, and these games don't support the DualShock 4, so I haven't been able to play them because I've wanted to. So yeah, moving on to the PlayStation 4, we've got Fallout 4. Great game in my opinion. I didn't pick up the Season Pass, which I really should have because now it's gone up in price. If you didn't know, they've raised the price, and the DLC is coming out soon. But I really have enjoyed this game. I never was able to really get into Bethesda games before. I know this one's a lot more simplified, so that might be why I enjoyed this one more. But I did really enjoy it. I thought it was a good game, and yeah, I did enjoy this game. I did a full playthrough of it, and then I did start a second one. I got about a quarter into that one. It's more of a slow, taking my time type of playthrough, but I was enjoying it. And yeah, I really like this game. Definitely get it if you're interested in Fallout. If it sounds interesting to you, you have trouble getting into RPGs, you might enjoy this more because it's a lot more simplified. So yeah. Next up we got Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I been on and off with Call of Duty in the last couple of years. I used to love it a lot. Sort of stopped playing it a few years back. Couldn't really get into it, but this game I have gotten into a lot more. Really enjoy it. The DLC that came out about a month ago is pretty good too, because I did pick that up. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like Call of Duty, this isn't going to change your mind. But if you thought it was getting stale, I think this game changes it enough to be worth getting, in my opinion. But yeah. Next up we got Far Cry 4, the PlayStation 4. I believe I picked this up during Black Friday. I didn't play much of it. I've played co-op a little bit with a few of my friends, and I did enjoy the co-op, I guess, just messing around. But the story, I couldn't get into it. I expected a lot more from it because I hear like, oh, there's like explosions and stuff, but there's not a lot you can do. It is fun, but I did expect it to be a little bit more, I don't know, like, I wouldn't say like GTA, but I definitely expected there to be a little bit more, I don't know, just like destructible environments or something like that. There's not really many of those. I have not picked up Far Cry Primal. I don't think I will. It doesn't interest me at all. And this game didn't really sell me on Far Cry. But I have got Blood Dragon through PlayStation Plus a couple months ago. I will try that out at some point. Next up, we got Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 4. It's a re-release of the game Sleeping Dogs on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It's a re-release of that. It's a fun game. I really like the story. I was really engaged with it. Finished it in a couple days because I was so invested in the story and the characters. The gameplay is pretty fun. I think the driving's a little bit, it's not great, but it's not bad. The combat is a lot of fun. I feel that's where the game shines. Combat is sort of like martial arts and stuff, and you can use the environments, like you can like throw people into like telephones and stuff. It's really cool. I would recommend this game. I was very surprised by it. I picked it up for cheap, and I was surprised by it a lot, so I definitely recommend it. Next up we got The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm not sure with this game. I constantly fall in and out of love with it. I haven't played it in a while now, mainly because I haven't had time to really play an RPG, but my opinion on this game keeps changing. Like, I'll play it for a couple hours and think, oh my god, this is so good, I understand why people love this. And then I'll play it for a few hours like another day and I'll be like, oh my god, I hate this. Like, I don't know, it just constantly changes for me. with this game, like, I didn't get very far into it. I think it was about level 10, 12, something like that. So not very far into it. I really loved the world, the characters, the story. It all seemed so interesting to me. The combat, a lot of people praise the combat, but I couldn't get into it, honestly. And that was genuinely one of the things that drew me away from the game. But I still understand why people like this game. I'm not the biggest RPG fan, so it was kind of unsurprising that I didn't get into it as much as I thought I would. But I still thought it was a pretty good game. Lastly, unless I'm forgetting something, which I probably am, but lastly, Star Wars Battlefront for the PlayStation 4. This game, I don't hate it. I don't hate this game. I don't think it's as good as Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2, but I still think it's a good game. I recently hit rank 40, so I have played it a fair bit. I did a review of this game, which I'm not proud of. It was a quick review. I'm not proud of how that came out. So maybe I'll talk about the game again at some point in more detail, because I didn't like how that video came out. But this game, it's decent. The graphics are incredible. The sound design is just great. They've released 2 new maps after the game launched. They released Jakku from Star Wars Episode 7, and they released another Hoth map. And there's an Endor map coming out within the next couple of weeks as well, like another Endor map. So they are slowly adding more to it, because it was quite bare bones when it released. But overall, it's a pretty fun game. I would not recommend it at full price, like not at all. But there is a player base. It used to be pretty unbalanced, but they fixed a lot of balancing issues. So when it does go down in price, if people are still playing it, I would pick it up. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know, this is something different. I don't usually do this kind of stuff. But if you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It's up to you. Yeah, maybe leave a comment telling me kind of cool stuff you picked up recently. That would be kind of cool. Maybe do that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.